Wait a minute. I think that door is half open. Hold on, man. Let me shut this door, bro. Yeah, let me shut this door. Cause I want to try to prevent much sound up out of here as possible. But hopefully nobody can hear it. You know what I'm saying? Because YouTube, they get you for copyright and all this stupid, crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's like this here. Esau, the so-called white man, they actually, we have been conditioned into the ways of America ever since. What I mean by that is, I want to get straight to the meat of this, man. It's like when our people been conditioned is to be shitty toward each other. Now, what they do is, according to Esau, because they would do the so-called white man like that. But that's how we are. That's what you call slavery. You see what I'm saying? Um, you look around, right? I don't even know what that. Okay, this is Tuesday. Okay, I think that's Tuesday. Okay, but anyway, it's like they know they done burnt they got the. You look, this ain't no disrespect to people who are sick, man. We know that things happen. You know what I'm saying? And I try to do what's right. You know what I'm saying? I really do. And I do everything, and I want to. It ain't like I want to do right. You know what I mean? I want to continue to do the best I can. You see what I'm saying? I want to continue to do the best I can, man. But in expressing and explaining myself, people get the wrong cap about this. You know what I'm saying? But I want to try to be concise as possible, but try to find a way to break this down because this is a very sensitive topic, bro. Um, you know how some people can burn their bridge with everybody and just say, "Well, it ain't nobody else gonna clean up the shit I made." You see what I'm saying? So what they do, they come around and look for the good people, the quote unquote good Christians. Say that's a Christian. Now I got a shit stain. I can't get rid of it. They don't want to help me get rid of it, but I created the shit stain. Now, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go around the good Christians and use them is to get my game back going. You see what I'm saying? But the whole time, they wouldn't even give you a bottle of water to save your goddamn life. Yeah. But which you supposed to do if a person is down, when a person is ill or whatever, you supposed to give your respect and be like, do what you can to help, and do what you can is to be there for your family members and stuff like that. You supposed to. I'm not trying to be shit on or spit on nobody that's in a situation like that, because I don't want to see none of my people in a situation like that. You see what I'm saying? But I don't want people to be like, oh, you wishing bad luck up on. No, fuck no, I ain't with that shit. I ain't trying to do that. And I'm not one of those that's not right. It's just not. It's totally disrespectful is uh to shit on people when they down, and that's something I don't get down like that. You see what I'm saying? So I'm just putting that out there to let people know. But at the same time, you just read between the lines, and to this day, I still love them. I ain't gonna shit on them, because nobody wants to be down sick. Nobody wants to go the to a doctor and then they tell you, oh, you got cancer, huh? And then I'm supposed to come on, hey, hallelujah, oh, you got cancer, okay, no, and then sit there and they're like, oh, I'm glad the person got cancer, dude. No, that ain't me. You know what I mean? and we know that ain't cool. And I try to have respect for people like that, even though sometimes I be angry and shit when when people come and they like they like, hey man, we need you to do this here, man. Hey man, you want to the person needs some assistance, like oh shit. But you still like they say, you have to put aside the pride and be like, okay, I forgive this him. This is my brother at the end of the day. But you know what I'm saying? You just looking beyond it and you be like, okay, I get all that. Okay, I get all that. But I need to kind of talk about it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We have to understand who the big enemy is involved. The white man, the so-called white man, is behind all this bullshit, man. And when I do this video, I'm gonna come back and I do whole videos about Esau. You can go look on my YouTube channel. I talk about Esau and how they don't care about us. Then they keeping us poor, stripping us in the hood. They go in the hospitals and shit, and they just put all kinds of shit in like it's like the hospitals and all that. That ain't really they murder us in the hospital. They murdering our people, man. And the sad part is we playing in their hand. You know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to be sensitive about this topic too. You know what I mean? Like, have y'all ever just been around somebody like you need something, but when you come around and you reject them, when they want something, it seems like I'm all over the place, but bear with me. When you, it seems like when you have these or something like that, that they shit on them. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, this and that. But when they come around, you ain't supposed to say not one word. You ain't supposed to give no back talk. You ain't supposed to do this. And you just supposed to do it. And with that, that's the only issue that I have with certain people with that type of energy. You know what I'm saying? It's just certain type of energy. I can rock with you for a minute, but if I see your energy ain't like it should be or something like that, um, what would you do? Would you separate from something like that if you felt that you was being like taken advantage of by someone that you really love or something like that, your loved one or what? I mean, I'm just saying, what would you do? Would you be like, because we know that Esau is responsible for all this shit because they control the finances, they control the food, all everything that they give us. We basically relying upon the enemy is to do all this shit. And then our people, it's like Esau is messing it up. Now you got to go and you got to try to clean this shit up. Definitely Esau done fucked up. It's like we cleaning up each other. We trying to scrub and clean the shit up that Esau made with our people. But the sad part about it, some of our people play right in his hands. Some of our people do play in the so-called white man's hand. That's why I don't have love for the white man. I don't. The so-called white man, woman, and child. Why would I have love for a group of people who's keeping us in a position we already paying high rent? You see what I'm saying? Living in and people say I'm complaining. No, bro. No, what I'm doing is biblical. It is exactly biblical. Jeremiah 14, verse 2 said the real Jews are in mourning. The real Jews are not complaining. The real Jews are mourning. They're in pain, they're hurting and stuff like that. You see what I'm saying? So what I be looking at, and I'm trying I'm like, okay, in my mind, the flesh, and I guess that be the flesh will rise up. You know what I mean? Like, wait a minute, why in the hell everybody else know your game. Now you want to come around and expect for somebody else to clean your shit up. But they don't want to be bothered with you because you're rotten as hell. You see what I'm saying? And it's like, what the hell? Like, come on now. I mean, why me? Okay, I'm like, okay, yeah, you the good Christian. That's why I come. Really? Really? Okay, so I'm just gonna be like, think about it. They wouldn't want nobody to do them like that. As soon as if I come around, screw my brother over. I'm not going to, if I come around and screw my brother over, fuck him over, right? When he needs something, then I'm like, oh man, that's a little too. Oh man, that's a little too. Oh man, I can't. No, I ain't got no. Um, like I ain't got no gas. I ain't got no gas money. But you mean to tell me if the reverse happened and you come to me, then all of a sudden now I don't have, you can't talk, you ain't got no right to talk. Just do what you gonna do for me. I have a right to tell you what I don't have. I ain't got no gas. Yes, yeah, you damn right. I told you that. I ain't got no gas money. I can tell you that, but you can't. The reverse. When I need it, you can't tell me that. Really? And that's how you thinking about it. Like, what the hell? Who the hell you think I am? And in my mind, I'm saying, okay, now I'm not trying to disrespect your pain. I'm not trying to disrespect your sicknesses. I'm not trying to disrespect none of that. I'm not trying to, because I don't disrespect people when they're ill. That's one thing I don't do. If a person is on a bed or something, that's not what we're talking about. The issue is with people are just all for themselves. You know, that's my biggest issue with certain with a person. You know what I mean? Like they had this elderly lady told me, right? She said, "Why don't you go? You got this person thinking that oh they hate me. No, I don't hate my people. No, I don't hate my people. I have issues. There's a difference between hating your people and having issue with somebody. If you have a issue with someone, that doesn't mean that you hate somebody just because you tell them or you tell or you have an issue with somebody. That happens with a lot of people. Everybody at some point in time has an issue with somebody. You can go on a job. It's the same thing with being on a job. I mean, I respect you. It's like saying I respect you as a manager, but my issue with you is how you come off. When I need a backup on the job, then you shit it toward me. When I need some help on the job or whatever, you know what I'm saying? That's my only issue. But it's hating you. I don't hate you. I don't hate my brother. You know what I'm saying? I don't hate my brother. You know what I mean? I mean, I speak on Esau all the time. I have a few videos of me speaking on the streets. I'm gonna get back out there some more. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm trying. I mean, I'm not where I should be. I'm not where I was, but I'm not where I should be. You see what I'm saying? But I think that's my only issue is that people, they don't treat you the way that you would treat them. You see what I'm saying? They don't they What I mean by that, they're not considerate. You see what I'm saying? They're not even considerate. You know what I'm saying? Um, Even just a thought that would help me. If somebody said, "Man, how you doing today, man? I would You good? You good?" Even if they just say, "You good? Everything all right? You good, bro?" That right there within itself will mean a lot. You see what I'm saying? But you call if you have your homeboys or your homegirls or something, if they sick and something wrong or something like that, of course you want to be able to call up and say, "Hey, you good? What's up? What's up, sister, brother? You good? Everything all right? You good? Oh, okay, I was just checking to make sure you was good. That's it. You know, you okay? This and that and the third." But sometimes when you do shit like that, hey man, da 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 da, when the tables are turned and it's your turn, oh oh man, I ain't got no gas money. I ain't got no gas. Like, come on, you serious, bro? It's like in your mind, you be like, hold on, wait a minute now. I mean, goddamn, it's like you ain't looking for nothing, but and then they think you a horrible person if you come out and be like, wait a minute, hold on now, hold the hell up. Okay, I'm not supposed to say nothing, but I'm supposed to just jump when the whole time they didn't jump for you. And all of this shit is coming from the ways of the so-called white man. The white man is the goddamn devil. Because our people is ever since they came over here, before they came over here, the first original Indians that they were dark skinned people, black people, so-called black people. We never suffered nothing like this here. We didn't create generation of no curse. We create children now. You lying to create children that would do some harm to you. Why? Because of all the mixing that went on during slavery. After over a period of time, they started intermingling with the other nation. They just got to the point to where they got complacent, I should say, if I said that right, and got comfortable. And then you know how people get used to like they are like get used to your kid. Have you ever heard people say that they started to develop a love for their kitten, for their kidnappers? They start loving them. They have this Stockholm syndrome to where they start getting to the point to where they start loving their abusers and stuff. You know how women be in relationships with somebody and they start loving their abusers and stuff like that. They get to the place where they get so immune to getting their ass beat by the man to the point to where they start calling it love. Oh, he loved me, knowing damn well it's not. This is the situation that our people are in today, and this is what we're generating and create. We create children now. You create children to do some. They're bound to grow up and do some harm to you or something. Why? Because of the intermingling. These are part of the curses that happen to our people when we start intermingling with these people. You see what I'm saying? And so when our enemy and our, let's say our oppressor, when I like, for example, let me give you an example. When our oppressors are sick, like the so-called white man, then we start feeling sorry for this sick oppressor that then shot our people down in the streets. We said that's where it come from. And then he intermingled and started breeding with a black woman, and that black woman have children, and then another black man have children by that woman that the white man then went into or whatever, and then that child grew up and become demonic because he got them ways from his grandfather on his mother's side. And this is a generation of curse. This is the reason why we got like, damn, why he managed to kill like that and do all that shit. He managed to kill the dad is black, but the mother's father, mother's grandfather is a so-called white man or something like that. And then you interbreed, and then the more you breed, that's how a lot of our people start to look different colors: reddish brown, dark brown, reddish, dark brown, dark reddish and all that kind of stuff, lighter, and then it went from brown all the way to light, damn near looking pale white, but they're Israelite. But they line to take the side of their grandfather on their mother's side or something. Like, who is the grandfather? You look and do some research. The granddad on their mother's side is it's something to find out. He a damn so-called white man, and you wonder why. Okay, that's where those traits come from. So the Israelite man got to work harder to get his Israelite spirit on track and get and kill that fleshly man, that demonic spirit or that Esau spirit that tried to persuade. You see what I'm saying? So when you look at our people today, that's what I mean by our people being conditioned by Esau. You see what I'm saying? To do all this shit. So and this is the reason why we have so much love for our oppressors. That's why we have love for our oppressors. That's why when people do us bad, we always, this Christianity, which is witchcraft, is stole over us. No, baby, you got to love them, and you got to do this, and you got to do that, because they have this the witchcraft of Christianity. Esau is the one that created Christianity. You see what I'm saying? And it's like, that's the way I'm looking at it. I'm like, okay, well, maybe they up under this goddamn spell, and then they looking like damn, like, well, I don't have this and I don't have that, and then they coming to you wanting you to feel sorry for them and all that, and then if you tell them, then they saying they thinking that you disrespecting them while they ill, and you not disrespecting them while they ill, you just telling them the issue that you have. I don't hate. It's like saying I don't hate you, but I do have an issue with you the way that you came about. I damn you starved the goddamn day. You see what I'm saying? But when I came to you, I didn't give you that same kind of treatment. You see what I'm saying? But you've been conditioned by your oppressor is to be that way. And that's my only issue with you. Oh, I don't hate my people. And I keep saying that. I don't hate my people. I just hate that they've been conditioned by the so-called white man is to be a certain way. And it's sad part of it, we trying to love, and that's the same thing I'm saying, going back. We loving our damn oppressors, the so-called white man. We loving Esau more than we love each other. Me too. When I say me too, I have been ignorant at that point at one time. I have been ignorant to that fact at one time until I woke my ass up to realize that your enemy, a snake, will never love you. I'm not looking for him, and I don't care for him to love. I don't care. I don't give a damn. All I give a damn about is my people. That's it. Now I have my little arms and ends and there, here and yonder at time from time. I have my issues with my people, but that doesn't mean that I don't have mad love for my people. I may have issues with my people. Yes, you know what I'm saying. I do have issues when you go when everybody else and when you done shit it on when you done burnt your bridges with everybody else. Now you want to come around to the good people and expect for the good people is to be this angel, quote unquote. That's my issue. But that does just because I point that out, that doesn't mean that I'm hating or I hate my brother or I'm going against my brother. All this shit is against Esau. You see what I'm saying? Our problem is our people love the damn white man and white woman and child more than they don't love and hate their people. I don't have love for the white man. I don't have love for the so-called white man, his children, descendants, or none of that. And I'm saying that shit on camera. I don't. I don't have love for them. Why would I? Why would I have love for a man that took and shot my brother down named George Floyd? Why would I have love for a man that shot the so-called black man down, my brother? Why? Why? I mean, that's stupid. The Bible said when it said love your enemy, it's talking about the enemy of your own people, bro. So don't get me wrong, man. I'm still growing. I'm not saying I'm all the way where I should be. I'm not this all of a sudden I'm striving to be better. I'm not. I wished I could be there right now, but I'm not. I'm still working on myself in a lot of ways. I'm doing that. I'm still working on me too. You know what I'm saying? And that would be if I can get over certain humps, you see what I'm saying, and be better toward my people, then I'll be good. I'm not always better toward my people because I've been conditioned. I've been into this this captivity called single parent household, like I am now. I'm saying it for educational purpose. This video is for educational purposes to help us to educate us on what's going on. You see what I'm saying? And the real reason why you may find if you find me going in or being mad or something like that or snapping and I'm in that mode like I don't want to be raging like a goddamn heathens and stuff like that. You see what I'm saying? It's because just imagine you being in a condition for almost 50 years. Just imagine living in a single parent household for 50 years. You trying to pull up and you want to do better. You want to upgrade. And just imagine 50 years later, you still haven't got, just imagine where your mind would be if you didn't have the Most High or trying to live for the Most High. Just imagine. Just think about that now. That's worse than somebody take and put you in a, imagine you being a child at the age of 8, 9, or 10, and you get your toys taken away from you as a child, and then you turn around, they make you stand up on your knees, and you got to sit there on your knees and stand up all day with your hands up with the lights off. Just imagine that, how you'll be. Just imagine how you would be when you come out that situation and you just only did it for about 3 hours or 4 hours. Just imagine that. Now think about slavery. Just think about our people being in this mental condition, this mental slave syndrome. Just imagine that. These people take your innocence away from you, then enslave you, then turn around. You got to do this work for me. And then I ain't got to do nothing for you but shit on you after I do the work. Then I tell you, I ain't got no gas money. I can't do this and I can't do that. I can't bring you. I can't take you where you need to go. I can't bring you. Just imagine hearing that for over 50 years. Just imagine if you ain't strong enough mentally, just imagine what the hell that'll do to you. Like, damn. And then now they want to come around and like all of a sudden, now I got to clean this shit up. You done made and clean this shit up. Everybody else done made. Man, get the, I'll be like, man, look, get the, y'all don't know what I, man, get the fuck up out of here. Just think about that. So with that being said, this is not, I'm just saying, I'm just talking about this from Deuteronomy. And if you don't understand what I'm saying, everything that I'm saying is in the book of Deuteronomy. All the curses is in the book of Deuteronomy. It's 28 of what happened to God's people when they went into slavery on slave ship, and how all of these things, it has a part to play in that slave ship. And our people right now is still suffering from the effects of what, even though it's been over like 500 and some years ago, our people is still suffering from that shit right now. Our people still suffering from the effects of it. I know I am. I may not be in that in physical slavery. I might not have been there in physical modern day slavery with no physical yokes of iron around my neck, but we are destroyed mentally. Sometimes I get it. I was pissed off last night, man. Just thinking about a lot of shit. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I'm gonna get up out of here, man, and I'm gonna see y'all a little bit later. And I'm sorry you came in late, whoever you is, but you're gonna have to go back and watch the video, whatever. And I'm gonna see y'all later. I'm out, man. Peace.